levy hearing for the town's fund and the general assistance fund. And may I have a roll call, please?
Sure. Dolboard or explosive, right? Yeah, okay. Assessor Cryer. Highway Commissioner Bouvet here. Clerk Giuliano is here. Supervisor Diamond.
Here.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Horvath.
Here.
Trustee Maher.
Here.
Trustee Malik.
Here. All right, thank you very much. We are holding a tax levy hearing this evening because the levy will be raised this coming tax cycle because of the need that the township has to bring in additional income. The amounts of the new levy were in the published notice in the newsletter. We also had a presentation at our last meeting, a rather lengthy presentation, as to the need for the levy and the amount of the levy. And that still is viewable. Of course, it was viewable throughout the past month on YouTube if anybody wanted to watch it. So I am going to read what the new levy will provide. That is really our presentation that we'll have for this evening, and there'll be opportunity for public comment if there are any requests for public comment. So the levy that I'm going to be reading, and this is the one that will be voted on, is a combined amount. It's an amount for the town fund. The total levy for the town fund will be $4,218,998, whereas the general assistance fund, which is also part of the total amount, is a levy for $827,289. So that means that the total sum of $5,046,286 will be levied per this levy on all property subject to taxation within the township, as that property is assessed and equalized in order to meet and defray all the necessary expenses and liabilities of the township, as required by statute or voted by the people in accordance with the law for such purposes as the general town fund and general assistance fund. So that is what the levy was estimated to be, and that was set at our last meeting when we set this public hearing date. And later this evening, we actually have on our agenda an item in which we will vote on the levy for that coming year. So what I'll do now is ask if there have been any requests for public comment. Have there been any requests for public comment? Anyone sign in? No. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. As I mentioned earlier, we'll just take a short break now, but wait till 7:15 to see if there are any other members of the public who are here for this meeting. Again, in case you didn't hear this earlier, one of the local newspapers reported that the hearing was at 7:15. So I don't want to foreclose any members of the public opportunity to make any comments about the proposed levy. So we will not actually start our general meeting until a little after 7:15. But we'll take a little break now, and then we will resume this public hearing just about 7:15 to see if there are any individuals at that time who wish to make any public comment. So having said that, we will just take a little break now and resume at 7:15.
I had a question, Karen. Is this our handout, kind of refer to what you've just said, this handout regarding it's called tax levy ordinance?
Yes, yes indeed. That is what we will be voting on later this evening.
Thank you. Okay.
So I am going to end our little break here during the course of our public levy hearing. And since there have been no other individuals who have entered the room during this break, I presume we have no public comment. So unless there's anything that any of the board members would like to state or any officials would like to state, I'll give them a chance to do that now. But hearing no requests, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn this public hearing. Is there a motion for that?
I'll make a motion to adjourn the public hearing.
Second.
You all in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 All right, that concludes our public hearing, public tax levy hearing for the town fund and the general assistance fund.